About 1 year ago, I started this hardcore world, and about 3,005 days later, we are still somehow alive. And I thought it'd be fun for the 1 year anniversary to give you guys a world tour and a world download. And I will be putting in the coordinates for everything in the world seed. So, with all of that out the way, let's get started with the very first build. Welcome to Spawn Chunks. This was the very first video I made a video on. And we mined out a 12 by 12 chunk. And since spawn chunks are always active, we can put farms. And as long as we're in the overworld, they will always work. So I guess we can go first right here. So right here is where I first spawned. I could be a little off, but this is what the compass told me. But this is where we first spawn, and this is where you first spawn. You're going to walk over here, you're going to read the signs, and grab my stuff. And then you can buy some of the farms. Let's go over to the most recent farm, which is a tree farm, which is for the Titanic, which you guys won't see for another while. But this is a tree farm. It's from somebody. I'll leave it in the link in the description if I feel like it. But this is the farm. We have these pistons that get rid of the leaves. And we have a TNT duper right here that just blows up the trees. And we have a sapling dispenser. So if we click right here and just grab some, there's no sapling. There's no bone meal, so I guess it can't work. But that's the idea. So that's the tree farm. And then over here is an iron farm that I really want to redo because it's not the best. But it was the first, and this is what I have. And then over here is a pillager outpost that was covered in a mountain. There it is. We're going to cover that. And then this is the mob farm. It works pretty well. This is where I managed to get all my bone from, bone meal. And then over here is the villagers where I trade for the quartz. And if I can find him, I know they sell yellow terracotta, so that's where I also got my yellow terracotta. There's not too much here, but that's kind of it. I guess I tried to make Stonehenge. Didn't work out the best. I want to redo it so bad. But with that out the way, let's go to the second build. Welcome to the medieval castle. And this was one of the first builds that we did. It took about 11 months, but I didn't work on it every day, so it took longer. And it comes with 2 resource packs, so it's a little different. But yeah, this is it. It's my medieval castle. And it's going to take a minute to go through everything, so let's just go to the side right here. Here is just some sleeping quarters right next to the horse stables. On top of the horse stables, I hear zombies. Why? We're going to have to explore that. But we just have some bedrooms here. Nothing super interesting. And then here's where they can eat and drink. No, I'm going to turn down the mob thing. So this is where they can eat and drink. Like a little bar. And then they have a balcony they can go out of. And just admire the castle. So that's that building out the way. We have this tower, which is just some storage. These towers aren't really interesting. They're mostly storage, but I'll go over them. That's the catapult and another catapult over there. And then we have this tower. More storage. More storage. More storage. And some more storage, not super interesting. This leads out right next to here. And then if we go up here, we have this, which just leads to more storage. And leads out to this balcony. But those are those towers. That tower actually never finished, so that will have to be in year 2. So I guess we can go over the barracks. So it's the working area. As you can see, he's so happy. He's jumping up and down. And this is like a little shop for them. And if we go up here, it's the barracks bedroom. As you can see, this is his bedroom, I'm assuming. This leads out to balcony, which leads to in here and in here. And then we have 2 people trying to kill themselves. Don't do it. Let me just actually... Okay, fine, you could die. Cut that out, please. Down here we have a little archery area. I want to put target blocks, but I just put hay bales for a temporary block. And then here, this is like a little dance room, I guess. There was supposed to be a chandelier here. Forgot to build that. But there's not much interesting stuff here. A little chilling area, dance floor, more of a drinking area too. Pretty cool. Got a Bob Ross painting right there. And I think that's most of the outside done. Got a garden, you know. We got a bit more storage right here. And I think that wraps it up, so we can go into the main castle, which is the throne room. Pretty nice, you know. First room you walk into. But I don't know where to turn, so let's go into the main eating hall. This is where they eat, you know. It's a little pantry. There's not much to this. Little stage right here. There's not much of the eating hall. It's just where they eat. And then right here we have a nice little chilling room, which leads out to here. And they can watch the archery people. And then if we go up these stairs, we lead to here, which are just some more bedrooms and a kitchen. Nothing too much interesting. And then if we go up here, we get led into this hallway. And if we go through here, we have a nice little balcony. I added some kelp to simulate leaves. I think that was a pretty cool idea that BlueNerd did, because this is not my design. And this is supposed to be the main map room. I'm going to add a map of the surrounding area, but I want to get more done before then. But yeah, that's kind of those 2 rooms. But if we go through here, this is like the changing room, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. And this is the bathroom. And then if we go through here, we get to a small church. We're going to have a bigger church soon. But that's kind of it. And this just leads into the map room. Here, we get led into the library. This was really fun to build. Yeah, not super interesting. We just have some books, just a library. And if we go down here, we get led up to this balcony. And then if we go through here, we have a bathroom. We have the queen's room. We have the princess room. And then over here, we just have some more bedrooms. And then we have a nice little living room here. If we go down here, we have a nice little eating area. And then we get let out to here. So if we go up these stairs, and where does this lead? Okay. And if we go up these stairs, which lead to literally nothing but this corner tower right here. That's kind of it. But if we go down, and we go through this door, we get let out to a nice little outside eating area. We have a nice little plant shop, some drinking, and some berries growing down here. So that's the back of the castle. And that's that room. I think we didn't go down one of the stairs. So let's quickly go do that. And we get let into here, which is just another small eating area. More storage. And then got a nice little campfire, fireplace. More eating. And then in here we have a freezer. And in here we have the kitchen. My gosh, my voice keeps cracking. But pretty nice. Got cups for in here. And that's kind of it in there. If we go through here, this stair just leads up to the library. And if we go down, we get led into this hallway. And if we go down these stairs, we get led into the basement. So in here is the dungeon, and these leaves are supposed to be big vines. And then here's the torture room. As you can see, someone did not have a good day in there. And if we go out there, we have a nice little storage unit. And if we go through here, we have the main storage. So this is where I would store all my stuff. And this is also where my nether portal is. So if we go up, we have a smelting room. I want to make this look cooler, but that's that for now. And if we can go in here, it's nothing. This was going to be the auto smelter room. But that room was bigger, so I decided to do that. And then these stairs just go down to the bottom. And in here we have the barracks. And this door leads out to here. And then in here is the armory. And if we go here, we have a small map room. And then we have a nice little water puddle, which you see why. If we go up these stairs, this just leads to this hallway. This tower is mainly stairs. So if we just go up here, and then we can jump down here into the water source. If we go through here, this just leads to more stairs. And leads right here. So this could be like, I don't know, somewhere where they can just run through, grab the armor, and go fight whatever. But that's the basement. And nothing else more. And I know we need to go to some more rooms. So if we go up these stairs, and then we go up these stairs, and then some more stairs, we get led into here, which is like a small brewery. And up here is my enchanting table, the magic room. Nothing too interesting. These barrels can be stored for stuff. And I need to go find another staircase, which I think is here. So don't mind the big guy. If we go up here, this is a tower I never finish. It's not fully finished. It's like 95% finished. But if we go through here, we have the king's bedroom. This is where he can write and look out. And then we have a nice little walk-in closet. If we go up here, we have a nice little writing room. And if we go up here, we have another brewery. And if we go up these stairs, which are nothing but it only leads up to this tower. So, I think that's most of the castle. Sorry if I missed something. This castle is huge. So, that's that. So, I won't be surprised if I miss something. So, I'm going to turn off the resource pack, and we're going to look at some other things. Alright, so these are the 3, I don't know what to call them, like starter buildings. These are the 3 things that, well, I started with. This was my cow farm, and this was my very, very first house. I have not changed a single thing ever since I moved out of it, which was day 1,435. It's now 3,005. So I moved out quite some time ago. But in here, it's just a bed, some storage, just where I would smelt. I used to have a big smelting wall right here. But if we go down here, this just leads into a cave. Nothing super interesting. But if we go down here, which is the very first mine, it changed ever since I started the medieval castle. This is where I got most of my materials. So, yeah. And if we go here, this used to be a rail cart system. I took the rails because they weren't needed down here no more. But I think this is like 300 blocks. And this goes into a skeleton grinder. Now, I did not enjoy this. It was really slow. It's at like bedrock level. So we had a little fishing area right here. So we would just fish. We would wait for skeletons to pile up right here. We will fish the fish, and then just kill the skeleton. We have a clock to tell me the time. And yeah, there was nothing interesting. We did some enchanting down here. That was it. Alright, so I think that's most of the mainland done. This is where we basically started. We used to have a village right there. Decided to tear it down. I kind of wish I kept it for memories, but I kept 3. I guess we never went over the church, but on top it's just an enchanting table. And where my first nether portal was. Nothing interesting. But here is the nether. I have everything labeled so you know where each portal leads. And I think we should go over to the end. And I was so happy once I actually did the end because I got an Enderman farm, which is such of a life changer. So, welcome to the end. Of course, this is not my design. This is Phil's in his series 2. But this is the Enderman farm. I actually do have plans to redo it and make it into like a underwater Lost Atlantis city. But there's not much. We spawn proof it with birch slabs. We have a nice little pond right here. And yeah, right here is where we kill. This is to turn it off. And if we go up, that's how it works. And then we can just turn it off. And then just kill them. Just like that. That's how it works. And then if we go down here, we just have some storage and enchanting table. But that's kind of it for this end. It's not much to it, but we're definitely going to redo it once we get to that part. So, see you in the next build. Welcome to, I believe, the last build of this world tour, which is the Titanic. Not my design. This is from Richlarrousse, I think is how he pronounced his name. But I recently been working on it, so this is what we got. It's pretty long, and yeah, there's not much to it. It's just Titanic. I think I'm really happy with how the stern came out. But there's not much to this Titanic. It's under construction, so yeah, not much to it. It's just a Titanic. Maybe I have more stuff to talk about once it actually gets more done, but that's kind of it. We're just slowly building it. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about for this. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Go download the world, and you can experience this for yourself. It's not a really big file, so I'm pretty sure your computer can handle it. But I think with that out the way, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Whatever you do can probably help push this video out to other people. And I think with that all out the way, see you guys in the very next video. Bye.